Welcome to the Bullvine Podcast, your go-to source for inside stories, cutting-edge research, and the latest updates in the world of dairy farming. Our 101st episode explores how epigenetic factors shape dairy cows' future. Can we unlock potential in production and health by understanding these influences? So please grab a glass of milk, sit back, and let's get started with this week's episode.
As technology grows quickly, researchers find new ways to explore the details of our genes and epigenetic features. This doesn't just apply to people. It also includes dairy cows, which are essential to our food and economy. We are learning that both genes and epigenetic changes have long-term effects. These discoveries could change how we care for and breed livestock, affecting future dairy cows' health, productivity, and lifespan. This can also impact the profits and sustainability of the dairy industry.
Exploring epigenetics shows promising possibilities for dairy farming. Epigenetics studies how changes in the environment can affect the appearance and characteristics of an organism, like dairy cows. Recent progress in this field has helped us understand how these changes happen. What's fascinating is that these changes don't just stop with one generation. Epigenetic factors can be passed down to future generations, creating a ripple effect. This is called intergenerational or transgenerational epigenetic inheritance. This means environmental changes can have long-term effects, changing how genes are expressed in future generations. This ongoing change in genetic expression has significant effects, especially in animal breeding and improvement, like with dairy cows. This insight goes beyond dairy. It also matters in farming, where we can control environmental factors to get desired genetic traits. One exciting aspect is its potential to boost disease resistance. Understanding epigenetics can lead to stronger and healthier farm animals, improving disease resistance. Considering these impacts, it's clear why more researchers are interested in epigenetics worldwide. By learning more about these secrets, we can significantly improve farming methods, making herds healthier and businesses more successful. Despite these fantastic benefits, we should remember that our understanding of epigenetics is still new. More research will uncover more ways to use it in dairy farming and agriculture. Who knows what discoveries await us then?
Epigenetics plays a key role in dairy cow genetics. It influences gene expression to control traits like milk production, disease resistance, and fertility. This lesser-known method of changing gene structure, not the content, is becoming an exciting area in animal breeding and development. Imagine flipping a light switch. Epigenetic processes like methylation act like switches. They turn genes on and off, affecting milk components in dairy cows. Singh K. et al. Found clear evidence that this regulation is essential for milk production. These systems, genetics, and the environment shape how animals look and behave. Understanding this is important because it allows us to use nature's systems to control genetics. Instead of complex genetic modification, breeders can change a cow's environment or diet slightly to gain significant benefits in production and disease resistance. This impact might last beyond one generation, which is especially important. Evidence showing that a mother's conditions during pregnancy in dairy cattle affect a daughter's fertility and milk production suggests transgenerational effects through epigenetic changes. This could change breeding methods to be more sustainable and better for the future of dairy production. Remember the term epigenetics? It might be the solution breeders need to boost production, improve cattle health, and secure the future of dairy farming. Its importance will grow as we learn more about our living environments.
Epigenetics is revolutionizing the dairy cow breeding industry by improving milk quality and quantity. Genetic and epigenetic data can help us better predict a cow's future milk production. Omics technologies are crucial because they give us different biological insights, such as genetics, epigenetics, proteomics, and metabolomics. These have already shown potential in enhancing traits in dairy cattle. Though using epigenetic information to improve livestock might seem difficult or too technical, it's really about how the environment affects cows' DNA. Factors like body condition, nutrition, environment, and overall health can impact the epigenetic control of milk production. While genetic selection has already increased milk production and quality, adding epigenetics may boost these gains by targeting key factors. For instance, methylation control, an epigenetic process, affects dairy cows' milk production and composition. Understanding and possibly changing these methylation levels can directly increase a cow's milk yield. Another exciting prospect is using epigenetic regulators to improve animal production and health. Epigenetic changes could lower genetic risks for illness, leading to healthier, more resilient herds. Our cows could enjoy better lives and higher productivity. There's also the intriguing idea of using epigenetic biomarkers to improve cattle traits. Biomarkers can signal the cow's health or production level. Advances here might allow early detection of illness or nutritional gaps and enhance breeding selection. With all these possibilities, we can imagine a future where dairy cow breeding is not only more productive, but also more attuned to the health and welfare of our herds. Combining scientific understanding with practical farm management could lead to more efficient dairy production regarding quality, quantity, and cow welfare.
You've looked into the world of epigenetics and how it affects the genetics of dairy cows. It can also help improve breeding results. Research by He et al. 2016, Ju et al. 2020, Sajanar et al. 2019, and Song et al. 2016 shows how critical these studies are for understanding and improving IMF deposition in beef cattle and dairy cows. Using these findings, we can get closer to precise livestock farming and better treatment of animals. Knowing epigenetics and dairy cow genetics is fascinating, whether you're a farmer, interested in genetics, or just curious. What's the main point? Epigenetics is about the next generation of dairy cows and creating a more exact and fair way to care for animals.
Thank you for tuning in to the Bullvine Podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's insightful discussion. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a review. Catch you next time on the Bullvine Podcast, where bovine expertise and community come together.